Hi everybody, I am so happy to be back. We are looking at investing in Kenya. We've received questions and statements about people feeling this thing about GDP, in fact, what does it even mean? How is the economy doing? They say it's doing well, but I don't feel it. We'll be looking at breaking down those things. I have with me John Jumwa, who is an investment analyst. He's a great analyst and he works at Faida Investment Bank. He's my colleague as well. And so I'll be taking this opportunity for us to have a conversation and to ask questions and breaking it down and wrapping this thing so that I understand how does it affect me? What can I actually invest in Kenya? What sectors should I be looking at that will cause me to actually prosper and do well and make money at the end of the day? So you want to subscribe, share, and tell your friends about this because it's going to be very interesting. This is stuff you don't want to miss. This is Rina Hicks and you're on MoneyWise, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth. So we're going to begin with the question, what is GDP? Can we just look at GDP? What does it mean? And can we just unwrap it slowly so that we all understand how this will impact us?
So GDP is short for Gross Domestic Product. It is basically a summation of all the goods that are produced within the economy. So you have your potatoes that are produced from the farm, you have milk, you have, different items, you have books, you have everything that's in the economy. You also have services as well. So GDP is basically a summation of the value of all those goods and services that are produced within our country within a specific period. It could be mostly measured in a quarter or an annual period. Yeah.
So when they say GDP has moved from 5%, or we project GDP to go from 5% to 5.3%, what are they saying? That prices of those products are going to go up, or what are they saying really?
So when they project GDP growth, they're mostly projecting the quantity of those things that are being produced. We have real GDP and we have nominal GDP. So real GDP, which is what we mostly look at, and when you hear people say a 5% growth, it's real GDP, and that real GDP is based on the quantity of things that have been produced, because we usually keep the prices constant so that we just focus on the quantity. Whereas nominal GDP, we actually look at the quantity produced as well as the prices at that year, which, as you know, prices keep on changing. So when we talk about growth, we usually talk about growth in quantity, and this is real GDP. Okay,
so the reason it's important for me to take or to recognize that GDP has grown is because it signals what? Demand? Because if the quantity of products that are being produced increases, then it means there's more people who want those products. Or am I assuming?
That's correct. When more goods are being produced, they have to be bought.
Yeah.
And so that can be a reflection of the growing demand within the economy. So yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've looked at what GDP is. Next, I want to look at what composes GDP, the gross domestic product. What are the items that are keyed in to be able to come up with this figure? And we'll be looking at that on our next video. So subscribe and stay tuned. This is Rina Hicks and you're on MoneyWise, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth.